Hello, I'm Lola, and welcome back to this next part of the Mass Effect series. So yeah, we're here with Elijah Shepard, currently in the Shuttle Bay. Having a think, what's this thing over here? Sorry, I'm distracted. Having a think, I might do the Citadel next, and then do the other priority mission after. Sorry, that thing just distracted me. Yeah, I think I might go to the Citadel, do some of these missions. Medigel formula has been recovered from the Sanctum. There's also Kaidan to see and Thane in the Huerta Memorial place, so I think we'll do that as well. First, I need to speak to Garrus, and I also need to just check everything's in order. We can go on the Citadel and do these, I think. And I was told it's a 10% markup here, so it might be a bit cheaper. Not really worth buying these for now, I don't think. What's this thing? Ah, examine.
Hey there.
Hi. That's cute. It's also the armor locker. I've got a couple of new armor sets, so... Or maybe not sets, maybe just like chess pieces. Possibly not. I've just been upgrades instead. That could be a possibility. I like the second legs actually. Might make the colour a bit lighter. Tint 1. Pattern, it's the pattern colour I was after changing. Grey, black. That's what I was after. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, well, in that case, we'll go speak to Garrus. Where will Garrus be? Where was he last time in the second game? Was it engineering? Forgotten. Crew deck? Let's go to crew deck first and we'll see. Ah, yeah, it was the crew deck, main battery. I forgot what floor. I knew what it was he was in, but I forgot what floor it was on. Might do a round with my other companions as well, just to check if they've got anything to say.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate...
Fingers crossed.
He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Rex! I hope we get to see Rex again.
In this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
I'm really hoping we get to see Rex and Grunt again too, because it seems like we're going to be reuniting with a lot of old faces.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
I can relate, there's no room for doubt. At this stage, there's no room for doubt.
We're not gonna beat the Reapers by second-guessing ourselves, Garrus. I need you at your best. Every decision we make is the right one.
And when we're wrong?
We haven't been so far.
We probably will be.
I wish we were. Convincing
at least once.
The end was coming got pretty rough. They didn't want to hear it. Finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss
I mean, yeah, true.
Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec
lots changed.
Gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
It won't be easy, we earned it. No, we did earn it. After all we've done, we've definitely earned it.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word.
Aye, aye.
Something else you want to talk about?
Family, chances. You talked about your family with Vega, didn't you? In that little bit of banter. Let's ask about family first.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
Yeah, I hope they make it. Well, that's not gonna... Saying don't worry is not the best response, but... Because obviously you're gonna be worried. Well, anyway, no other option.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old.
That's what I was
What
saying.
about you? Any word from your family?
Oh, my mum. I forgot I had a
My mother's
mum.
in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's...
Sure.
okay.
Yeah, convincing both of ourselves there about our family. Our chances of winning?
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since
Optimistic?
we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
No doubts.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, true. Task Force, Primarch Victus, Task Force.
So what's this Reaper task?
It's quite hard to say.
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
Oh, wow, okay.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
He probably laughed. Jesus, it makes for a hell of a story. He probably laughed. I'm going to say that. I'm interested in the response.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no.
That's a surprise.
My father may have been a pain in the ass about rules and regulations, but he never let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced.
No surprise.
My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
Any results?
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
Yeah. I guess we will. At least there was effort put in. More than I can say about the bloody council. Victus?
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie, play fast and loose.
I do
with
like this guy, this
strategy,
Victus.
maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. Then if he did try...
Style matches mine.
We'll just find another Primarch.
You could be Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero.
Is this foreshadowing that he's going to be Primarch at the end of this?
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
I think that's it. That'd be an
That's
interesting
all for now, Garrus.
end to him. C-Sect to
Damn
Primarch.
good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Very well. Nice to chat with you, Garrus. You seem more... What's the word? Chatty, shall we say? More sure of yourself. That's what I was looking for. I guess as the games have gone on, you've matured. Not that he was immature to start with, but, you know, grown into himself. What was I doing? There was an update. I don't really want to reassign anything. Said there was ammo available in the med bay. Am I in the med bay?
Commander.
Oh, nothing else to say. Like, I got a reward from that and some reputation, but we'll see.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some
I forgot Liara was here to talk to.
Garrus.
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Upgrades. Oh, this might be what they were meaning. Oh, I have none. Fair enough. Or none to get, none available.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
That's interesting that they've, like, separated now, like, essential versus non-essential. Like, my private terminal has all the missions. Did I read all these earlier? I don't think I did. They would have been, like, greyed out. Let's read these. Alliance Interrogation Record, Cerberus Operative. Alliance Interrogator 1. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Alliance Interrogator 2. She's awake. Cerberus Operative. Unintelligible. AI 2. Hello, do you know where you are? CO. Unintelligible. AI 1. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not going to lie, but that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can. Explosion. Ah, had to cough then. You okay? I'm okay. But holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, shit. Is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Prothean notes, 2171 to 2185. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for Prothean device. Liara. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Drietorop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment, thesis on Prothean first contact protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Joshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts were we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment, paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183, Part 1. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruin there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment, paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. It's so interesting, the Prothean Empire. Like I say, as someone who studied the Romans, I like the comparisons. 2183, Part 2, Goddess. This human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon of Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Attachment, paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. Correlation? 2185, I reviewed the old Shadowbroker's footage of the collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Prothean husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment, paper on Prothean biology. Interesting, I wonder who wrote these, because they were clearly on the Normandy. It wasn't Liara. Interesting. Message from Operative Ferron to the broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy with You put me in charge of scouting the terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, why did the odds ever stop the broker? Theron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Oh, that was amusing. Right, Liara, do you have anything interesting to say? Yes?
Hello again, Shepard.
Can't remember if I've asked some of this, so I'll ask it all again. What's new?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older
Can't remember if I've done this,
civilizations
so
barely
I'll
had
have to
records.
listen to it again.
I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Being the Shadow Broker?
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded
He's
as much
everywhere,
of
the
the ship's
elusive man.
specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could.
It's like a
We got away from
bug,
Cerberus'
can't get
ships
rid of
after
him.
arranging an appropriate distraction.
How'd you get away?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't
Mad.
think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Neither did I.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let
Oh,
the
those hand
elusive man
gestures.
have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
What happened to Farron?
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
And the information drone?
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the
I think I have
archive
asked
on
this.
Mars.
Oh
It
well.
was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
And Prothean device?
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Well, I'll see you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Hope you don't flirt with me, like in the first game. I'd say hello and she'd like me. Right.
Greetings, Commander.
Greetings, Glyph. I think we've finished speaking. I think it might be time to head for the Citadel. Dr. Bryson is working on a classified project and needs help. Contact him in his lab on the Citadel. There's also, we've got a lot to do there. We've also got Huerta Memorial to visit for Kaidan and for Thane. So, yeah, let's go to the main center.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
Alright, do I have to do this? Let me save a sec, because I could always go back if I'm doing this in the wrong order. I hope it isn't like the elusive man where you have to like keep reporting in and it blocks you off missions until you do it. That's the one thing I'm on the right level for it anyway. It's the one thing I dislike, I'd say, about this game. You have to report in after a certain amount of missions.
Good guy. He'll get his people moving in the right direction.
He's a good guy with his homeworld on fire. All he committed to is this war summit. A war summit we have to host since the Solarians won't even let a Krogan onto one of their ships.
It's not here, that's the war terminal. Here? What are you gonna say?
Retrieve the Primarch for your summit.
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well then, you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
I mean, I was just called here to talk to you, but sure. The attack on Earth?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arctura's station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
I'm glad we went to Mars.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall.
True.
I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
Not great. Strategy.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
Can we win?
I'm making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered. But the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You
And
can
I'm
move
just one
quickly,
man.
hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
That's just one battle.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every
I like
soldier,
your
ship,
attitude.
and bullet we've got.
Will that be enough?
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you.
True.
I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
I will, don't worry. The actual device?
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
Liara appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
The risks it poses? Yeah, true.
Do you think it's risky? Building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago,
Let's just
scientists
hope we
faced the
develop
same
it
problem
right.
in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even
It's mad that
ignite
the Second
Earth's
World War was
atmosphere,
2
but they
centuries
did it
ago.
anyway.
Wow. Like, the 1940 was... Yeah, it makes sense. Jesus.
Any updates
That's
on
mad.
Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them.
Yeah, he sort of like
Not
to
like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than
join
ever.
them?
Cerberus has
In a
never
sense.
played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
It's their best interests. Controlling the Reapers.
The Elusive Man talked about control.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
He seemed to think that's how we win this.
Like, not siding with them, but...
Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
There's always a first, though. Well,
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
thanks for the chit-chat. On that note, we will now go to the galaxy map.
Commander.
Commander, let's go through. Yeah. Anything to say, trainer? No. Right, let's do another hard save. Just before we go exploring. Right, yeah, we were on Menai, or Menai, the moon. Let's go to the mass relay. Do we need any more fuel? Maybe. Actually, no. We're alright. so this is all where we need to go. Oh, Arya Tulloch is in there. Okay, he's in the journal. Right. Yeah, let's go back to the Citadel and do these. Doc. Let's do the Alliance docs first, and then we'll go to Bryson's lab. Interesting, there's two different points to it, though.
Transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged in color.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
She could hear that.
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Hospital, embassies. I'm going straight for Kaidan. Hospital, of course.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
And Thane, too. Thane's meant to be in there. Exciting times. Don't know why I'm hard saving again. I need to stop that. Kaidan is apparently awake. Which... What's happening?
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
Loads of people are talking at the same time. I walked forward then too early.
Piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive.
I'm just listening in.
2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place.
Okay, I think it's the same dialogue again. A doctor on the Citadel needs a new Medigel formula created specifically for aliens. Find a new formula and deliver it to her at the Huerta Memorial? Okay.
Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant...
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Okay, that's a bit of an odd one.
Welcome to Huerta.
Sure, I will get more capacity, why not?
Huerta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of
Well, we don't have the, Oh, that's who's talking. Yeah, there's 2 people talking. Is that Thane? He's punching... Oh my god, Thane! I'll talk to the doctor first, and then we'll talk to Thane.
I found this Medigel formula and figured you could make good use
Oh,
of it.
I've already got it, okay. And I've got war assets, too.
Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
I didn't realise I already had it.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of Medigel that
Nice.
allows for
Mission
an
done.
even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course.
I've just realised I didn't have to bring companions here.
Just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space.
Okay, Thane. Hello. Nice to see you again.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
Oh, I miss Thane.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it
Oh,
can be
yeah.
delayed for a few years.
Damn.
Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Kaidan. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the
Oh,
marks
you're
of an
coughing.
implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here.
Oh, you're going to protect Kaidan for me? That's
I
sweet.
appreciate it, Thane.
Like his personal bodyguard while he's in
I am
hospital.
near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Should have a bucket list completed before... Well, before you die. That's sad as hell. I really like Thane. One of my favourites. How long will you live?
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago.
So there's a...
It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me.
No time limit,
no
really.
Responsibilities, no fears. It is a good end to a life.
This is making me really upset for some reason. Does it hurt?
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Mad. Can't you come with me?
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at
I mean,
mine.
you could still help being there. I suppose, to be honest, I wouldn't mind you here protecting Kaidan. For now, but... I guess if you want your last days to be at peace, the Normandy might not be it. But I just want him with me, because I love him as a person.
You don't have to wrestle
for
down
selfish
Krogan and
reasons,
break their
really.
necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard.
Yeah.
There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Your time to die, that's a quote. Well, goodbye, Thane. I hope I get to speak to you at least one more time before you pass away, but goodbye, Thane.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free.
Yeah, keep in
Until we
contact
meet
with
again,
me.
Shepard.
Well, at least you said meet again. I'm always up for meeting you again. I hope you at least play somewhat of a role in the future. I get to see you again in any way. Because I miss you, man.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
So we can come and visit him.
Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Right, okay.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small...
Continue with this conversation here.
Evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones.
Is this
we were spread over half
Laura
the continent,
Bailey speaking?
Hauling us to shuttles, wiping
Maybe.
out husks.
Sounds like Serana.
Sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Ongoing conversation. How are you doing?
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
Yes. I'm here to see Kaidan. How is he?
How is Kaidan doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
This war has left a lot of injured
I've
people homeless.
asked all this, I think,
How's your
but I'll
center
ask it
handling the
again.
extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center
Just
of this
reminding
size, you
myself.
must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Right. Let's go and speak to Kaidan. I'm just listening to this about Palaven. Gods.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They
Oh,
have
another
app interfaces. I may be able to adapt
mission?
to our use. No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline. Of course. If these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
So, an Asari on the Citadel is looking for improved biotic AMP interfaces. Find schematics and bring them to her at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. Do I have the schematics, or...? That's a no.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Is that Udina?
Yes, yes.
I've got another journal as well.
This project accomplishes nothing.
Another quest.
Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
I guess I'm just getting resources for these people. Isma Frontier prototype components. A scientist is searching for missing prototypes for a biotic amplification system. Search the Isma Frontier for all the components and return them to the scientist on the Citadel. We will try.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital.
Okay, that's just a repeat of conversation. Right.
But clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
I keep wanting to speak to Kaidan, and so many people are speaking over me.
Talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Okay, I think that's the end of that. Right, what do you have to say, Kaidan? You should be awake.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
You'll have it soon, Counselor. I promise.
I look forward to
At least you're awake.
Shepard.
Udina.
Udina. Hey.
Shepard, hey. You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing. Thanks for coming.
No problem. What did Udina want? Still thinking about the Spectre position?
Yeah, maybe.
It was a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard.
Oh, is that the drink I bought? That's what it's for.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell, but I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I'm a doctor. Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
How are you really? It's good to see you. Why did you ask me to come? How are you really?
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
It's good to see you, Kaidan, as always.
I'm glad you asked me to come. It's good to see you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
You almost died on my watch. It was horrible to see.
I want you to be straight with me then.
All right.
So I just want to make sure, after Mars, after Horizon, you and me, we're good.
We've been through hell together, at each other's backs. That kind of bond is hard to break.
No, not just that. You were my commander, sure, but you listened, too. We went through Ash's death together.
No, Ash. Yeah.
We did.
So what do you say? Are we good?
For now. Yes. Yes, we're good, Kaidan. Hopefully you trust me now. I mean, if I'm seen with Cerberus, fair enough, question me again, but I hope this is sort of the... we've reached an understanding of where we're both at now, and I'm no longer... Well, I wasn't on Cerberus's side, but at least in your eyes, I'm no longer on Cerberus's side, so... Yeah, we're good.
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been
That's
wrong
good
about
to
you.
hear.
I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Kaidan. We need you at 100%.
Will do. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for letting me see you. Can I talk to you again, Kaidan? Maybe. Let's have a chat with him again, since I've... Is that bottle floating? Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think it's... Has he got a side there? Anyway. Let's have a chat. Another chat. If I can, yes, we can investigate. Active duty. What have you been up to? How are your biotics? Can we talk about Horizon? How's your family? What have you been up to?
Give me the update, Major.
Major, yeah.
Congrats.
I love that I can talk to him again. I missed him in the
going on.
second game.
Anderson asked me to take over a Spec Ops program. First Special Operations Biotics Division. We're recruiting the most talented
glitched
human
out.
biotics from around the galaxy.
What's the focus?
Covert, high-risk missions. Turn it down at first. I mean, teaching? I prefer to get my hands dirty.
Anderson can be pretty persuasive.
Yeah, bit of a hard ass, but you can't argue with his kind of experience. Wouldn't take no, said it had to be me.
With your history, you're the perfect choice.
True. Human biotics are... we're different. Freaks, even. Most people in the galaxy still see us that way. But accepting it, embracing it, can be the difference between success and sitting at home in your PJs, taking red sand. But I don't have to tell you that.
I mean, true, yes. How are your biotics?
You said your implant got rattled. Everything good?
The medical gibberish was a bit more impressive, but that's what I took away. Rattled. Found a great doc at HQ that's fascinated by the L2 implant. Kind of her pet project. The headaches are as bad as ever, but she's got me on a regimen of acupuncture and meds and some nasty tasting concoction. Won't
Be
tell me
careful
what
with
it is.
that.
But my biotics are stronger than ever. Maybe some things get better with age.
Or maybe you have.
Oh.
Are you flirting with me, Commander?
Maybe, yes.
Don't tell me. Let me live in the illusion.
Am I going down a romance path with him? Maybe, possibly. I would like to. Bit of a cheesy line, but I loved it. Returning to active duty? Yeah.
You've been injured. Sure you want right back in the thick of it?
Are you kidding? I want to kick the Reapers straight to hell. Cerberus, too. People near death say their lives flash before their eyes. Well, the future flashed for me. The anguish, the families, the children. It made me determined to live. I need to do something, Shepard. To save at least a few lives.
Hopefully you might be able to join me when you get better. That would definitely save some lives, helping to rescue the universe from the Reapers. How's your family? We'll leave Horizon to the end because I feel like that might be a bit heavy. How's your family?
Where's your family? Are they safe?
My family? My parents live in Vancouver.
Hope they're safe.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack.
Oh no.
Heard from them?
No, not yet. But I hope... I'm hoping Dad's Alliance training has kept them safe. Must be killing them not knowing where I am.
Damn. Hope he's alright, your dad and your family. That's the last one. Can we talk about Horizon?
Are we going to be able to get past what happened on Horizon?
I'd like to, Shepard.
Me too.
I'd like to move past the harsh words and be friends.
More than friends, maybe? Possibly.
So how do we fix it?
I'll admit, I own a lot of that. You were standing right in front of me and I shut you down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I get why you did.
Okay, so let's just put it behind us and get on with what's important right now.
Bury it?
Bury it. Forgive it.
I can do that.
I think that's how we get past Horizon.
Is that it? I think that's it. Well, good to catch up with you. Glad you're awake at least. Fingers crossed he'll be better in the future. I can perhaps flirt with him some more. You never know. We'll talk later, Kaidan.
I should probably get going.
Thanks for coming by.
Take care, Kaidan.
He's my favourite. I love him so much. Just checking.
Something else?
No, it's all the same dialogue.
I should probably get going.
Let me know if I've missed anything there, because especially with Kaidan, I want to speak to him as much as I can. So let me know if there's anything else I should be speaking to him about. Not to spoil anything, but if I've accidentally missed some dialogue and I can do it. But I think I spoke with him on everything. Yeah, we finished in the med bay now, not med bay, Huerta Memorial. We can't do that because we need to search the Ismail frontier. We could do that in the other part of the Citadel. And we don't have the schematics for that, so we'll have to come back later. Just listening to the news. Oh. I was gonna listen to the news and have a drink. There we go. Is that all you have to say? Alright.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Purgatory Bar, that's where I also need to go for... At first I thought Aria was on Omega, but I was getting mixed up with the name of the place. I thought Purgatory Bar was there because it was under Omega on the private terminal, but it's not, I don't think. We could explore everything.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Docking bay?
One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay.
Just checking the hospital's available still.
Welcome, Commander
Yeah,
Shepard.
okay.
Please select a destination.
Right, I think I'll explore all the areas just to make sure I've not missed anything. This ongoing conversation is interesting.
Sorry, honey. I didn't want you to worry. Chances are I'll never even.
I think this is repeated dialogue though, this bit.
No, and I'm sorry. That's what you get for marrying a civilian.
Maybe not.
Are you and the girls going to be okay?
Oh, he's got daughters.
As much as I make at the dig site.
We'll be fine. The last thing I want you to worry about is paying the bills.
Just don't go too crazy with new dance classes, okay?
Isn't a drop those? Can't get the girls there on time, and I
You again.
go pick up an extra shift at work.
Oh. Well, we'll make it up to the girls when I get back. Dance classes, biotic gymnastics, whatever they want.
Seem like a good dad and mum. I've not heard that. That was sweet. Don't think there's much to do on the docking bay. I think I will head somewhere else.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select one moment.
We'll go back to the embassies. I'm just going to go in number order, I think.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Good morning. Oh, hello, ma'am.
This is the woman looking for a son.
We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book.
Oh.
Nothing will ever change.
Is that a partner of her child?
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch.
I don't think she wants that.
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Doesn't have it in the heart to break it to her.
But what I need is proof.
Oh, Ambassador Dominic, okay.
But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded in enemy territory. Bilal may still be alive.
Your son?
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply.
Let me guess, I'll probably have to go look for him.
I'm Ambassador
I
Dominic.
heard your name earlier.
My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
I'm doing good work here.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are...
Okay, another mission. Ambassador Dominic Osoba is looking for evidence of his son lost during a mission on Benning. Find evidence of what happened to his son and return to the ambassador. We will try. Anything else to say?
Tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Literally.
Thank you for looking.
The same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a...
I heard Commander Shepard then on the radio. Or on the speaker. I missed that.
Yes, I have spoken.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that
If it's
Turian
possible that
forces
my son
may lose
Bilal
their
is
planet.
alive, I will not rest until he's found.
Just listening to some more dialogue.
War summit of Council races, and reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Yeah, he has. Invitation to the Krogan. I'm running very oddly right now. Bailey, have anything left to say? Or anything different to say?
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
True.
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
I've asked all this, I think.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Just checking if there's anything new to ask him. Oh, hello.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's
Maybe.
your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift.
Anonymous sounds
A
shady.
thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for
Kasumi?
years.
Never mind, that's not shady.
Kasumi. You're hunting a thief?
Kasumi?
A master thief. Her
All
intelligence
sorts
and
of
skill are
flashbacks
almost
and
Solarian.
recurring
I'm sure
characters.
She'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing
All
her
waiting for his
down.
Zaid now.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
I'd like to help. It's Kasumi. I'd like to help.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers.
That's good.
I just hope we're not too late.
At least we have some believers. Spectre office.
So, remember when
Kasumi!
you got Sage's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war.
Information like an Alliance Black
Oh,
Ops
nice
raid
to see
on
you
the
again.
Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Of course. Got Kasumi back. Hanar diplomat. Might as well do that while I'm with Kasumi. Solarian Inspector Jondum Bao suspects that a member of the Hanar diplomatic staff is indoctrinated. Find evidence on the Hanar in the Presidium Embassies. This is here, yeah? Can't afford any of these yet, but we will save up for them, hopefully. God, Black Widow, that's a weapon and a half. Oh, some more things. Military pardons for Normandy engineers. Engineers Gabriella Daniel... These two, oh my god, so many flashbacks. These are the two that were Scottish, weren't they? Engineers Gabriella Daniels, he was funny, and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. No, Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organisation. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. Yes, 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 authorise. Reservists called to active duty are not drawing full pay because of the scale of the galactic threat and the massive funding required to match salaries and partner benefits for so many on short notice. Using Spectre authority to mandate salary matching for all personnel with partners or dependents on the Citadel would require cuts to tax incentives and post-war economic stimulus goals. Sure. And Hanar Embassy tracking. Spectre-level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data, transit records, and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be assessed on site. Nav points of consoles or access points with relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omni tool. Okay, yeah, we'll enable that.
Checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
In their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
I love Kasumi as well. I would if she wasn't. She's not. No, I don't want to go in there. She, I'd have her as a romance option as well. I quite like the idea of romancing her, but I don't think she's an option. Anyway. Find evidence of the Hanar in the Presidium Embassies. Right, bit of a shorter episode, but I think we're going to end this one here and continue with that mission in the next episode and explore the rest of the Citadel, go to Purgatory, do the stuff with Arya, I think, and see what we have left to do in here before doing more missions like Eden Prime and things like that. But yeah, it's been a great episode. We've met Thane, Kasumi, mentions of Gabrielle and Donnelly, I think they were their names. Met up with Kaidan and flirted with him a little bit, so that's always good. But yeah, great episode. Some good exploration. I think we'll continue, like I said, on the Citadel next time. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you then. Goodbye, guys.